Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joanne and this is Joanne's Diary. I first want to thank you, all of you who have subscribed, who have watched. You guys, I didn't know you love what? You love just like this girl. So I brought her back banange. Mubadde mumunsa mbozi yafete yawedde mbozi yafete yawedde. Kumbe namwe olugambo lubanyumira bulijjo baanamu. Mama, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Obulamu bulungi.
That's really nice.
You already know my friend. She's called Momo.
Yeah,
She has her own YouTube channel.
I'm called Her Majesty Maureen on my YouTube channel, and I have another YouTube channel called Her Majesty Maureen. It's all about cars, and then the other one, it's all about me and everything.
Guys, if you're a fan of cars, you just need to subscribe to her page. It's called what?
Her Majesty Maureen.
You've heard the name, Her Majesty Maureen.
Maureen, yeah.
So guys, where did we stop?
We are back with the Lugambo.
We are back, huh?
Last time to Akomango Ngampi, like actually when you told me now, you were done with telling the parents and everything now. So you that's when you start to feel the signs and symptoms of pregnancy that you were not feeling before. And I don't know, I want to actually know why is it that it's only after you have actually realized, or when you have actually checked, that's when you will start feeling the signs and symptoms. Before you know about it, like
everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Why is it like that?
Banai, my fellow mothers, in the comment section, I think it varies from one person to the other. But in most cases, that's what happens. When not checked, you're very okay, everything is okay. But the moment you check, but I think the reason why it's like that because
to align
and it's not easy, man. Hey, it's not easy.
By the way, on others, what you abalanga yaja checking up because tali kwe feelinga bulungi, a feelinga nausea. But there are other people banainga abadde okay, everything was. Actually, I had a friend who was like that. Everything was normal, not until we checked. And that's when the girl started feeling everything, the nausea, the everything. But and I'm like, yo, you were very okay.
For those who always feel like they are not okay, that pregnancy has exceeded like 3 months.
Oh.
When it's between 1 to 3, because you're in your first trimester, now that's the topic for another day, because even you don't know those things, first
trimester, what? Those
trimester
are
1, trimester 2.
Vocabulary impaired.
Yeah, we have 3 trimesters.
Oh.
So the fact that we go for 9 months, it is called, those stages are called trimesters. The first trimester goes for 3 months. All go for 3 months each.
It's just like quarters of the year.
Yeah.
Or it goes for some period.
Yeah, so that time it's called trimester.
Trimesters.
Yeah.
Oh, trimesters. Guys, trimesters.
Yeah. By the time you're there, you'll be ready.
I'll be like,
I'm already here.
Yeah. So katotandise okufiringa what were kubanga bagamba nti abantu everyone who is pregnant buli omu afuna biki ayisibwa mu ngeri ye mu ngeri ndala kati go feelinga ki. What did you feel?
Oh my God. First things first, I vomited. The first 3 months, I vomited. At one time, I was like, I'm going to lose this child. Everything I could put in my mouth like this, I ran.
You feel like you want to put it
out? I ran, and I reached a time and I was just taking one thing, milk.
No. Oh, that's milk. What you want?
Yeah. Lunch milk, supper milk, breakfast milk. And I could always, now I know my mom is going to watch this video. But I think she noticed that because at that time I was living with my auntie. But she could always give me food. And I could always go, I eat, I run, I vomit, then I come back. She could ask me, have you vomited? No, I'm okay. I'm okay, because I knew the moment you tell her that she's going to give you food. So I always pretended. She was like, Joanne, I know you. You vomited. I was like, no, I'm very okay. Another thing, I think it was loneliness.
Loneliness? Like you felt lonely?
Yeah, I was so lonely. First of all, I want to be like real with you. I wasn't ready, but when it happened, I had to accept
But there is that kind of feeling that comes.
The fact that I got pregnant in at the end of 2019 coming to 2020, and you all know what happened in 2020.
Yeah, that's the lockdown. COVID. That's when the pandemic was actually there.
Yeah, so you can imagine you're just home,
no moving.
Oh my God.
So like the whole 9 months
I was home.
You're home.
Yeah.
And by the way, how did it feel for you to be pregnant during the pandemic? Because you know when we were in the pandemic.
The funny part, by the time I think they closed, I think in March. In March I was getting done for the first trimester. I was coming to the second trimester. That's the 4th month. They were going to close. You know what I did? I got the money I had, and I went and I shopped milk, because I was like, when they close, there is no way I'm going to be getting this milk. So I went, I bought, and by the beginning of the second trimester, now I had changed like what I was going to eat. Now I didn't want anything with milk. Like
the cravings changed.
Yeah, the cravings changed. I didn't want anything to do with milk.
Now you wanted.
Now guess what I wanted, guys?
Okay, tell us.
Chapatis.
Only what chapati? Like you literally wanted.
Nalia chapati. And by the time they were going to close, Nagamba mama wange, you know what we are going to do?
Mungulira azamu engano.
Nagula box ya azamu. Kadomula kabuto. So by the time they close, mbere nakabox ngabiri
go stockings. Tewali ate kwekwaza.
But now I just want to thank my mom, Bambi. She could always wake up. She was like, today do you want chapatis? I was like, yeah. I stocked engano wet. I would like a box. I think it has 12 packets. Huh? So I packed under 5 jerrycan of cooking oil. And I'm like, the moment they close like this, I'm going to be safe. If chapatis are there, like
yeah. So like it was house, no moving, no anywhere.
Yeah, just like, coming out of the house, walking around. During
the pandemic, like pregnant people had the privilege of moving.
Yeah, I won't lie, I was moving, but I was only moving when I was heading for antenatal.
Oh.
Yeah, and if I had to move like at home, like you move around like 5 minutes, like a 5-minute walk, then you come back.
Okay.
A 5-minute walk, but traveling, no, I was not doing that. And my friends were like, we want to see, and some even didn't know that I was
you were pregnant.
Yeah, some only found out when I just posted my child.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know. And actually, I think that's the best thing, like, you know, keeping yourself. I don't know, a few people who will be close to me, I don't know, but I love so much, like, you just bring the news out when everything
breaking out. But there's this, I think it's a system where people are like, how can you be like, I'm your sister? How can you be pregnant and I don't know? Like, you just video call me and you tell me.
And then you give birth.
And people are always surprised. I'm like,
yeah, actually,
like the whole 9 months you're not communicating with your friend, with your sister, with your relative, like a close person.
Maybe okay, to the close relatives. There are people for them they just don't even want to bother people, and especially, you know, there are people who want to be secretive. Ngatayagala kusumbua abantu, ayagala as long as even obera no muntu ngali supportive, like omuntu wo. Why not? Era nange bana, sorry to say nae. Nze mba njagala nange ne, you know, to bring out when I'm done.
It's surprising.
I'm surprised.
Mama had
I had my twins.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, Mama's given birth to twins.
Yeah, but I think on the other hand, you have to tell your relatives. Like some relatives have to know because, you know, pregnancy comes with sometimes, you know, things that you... Yeah, sometimes complications can come. Well, you can hide it if you know everything is going to be normal.
But you can't be sure, you're not God.
Yeah, like, and that sure.
Yeah,
just imagine God. Something happens and then they're just telling your parents and then they're like, she has been pregnant, and I'm like, the parents will be like,
how can your parents get to know like the news from the third party, not you?
I know. So something just happened. So I think you can tell your parents, you tell the people. But announcing to the what Ishmanya updating stories, status says what? No, baby, no.
These content creators always like update us. Come with me as I go to my antenatal. Come with me as I go to this. But for me, since I've been there the first time, now there are things I learned. There are things I learned like I'll never do this. I'll do this. You know, there are things. You know, when you've been there once, it's not like we're going to bump here. So for me, I've been there once, so I know some of the do's and don'ts of the things I'll do personally.
Okay.
When I'm bringing my second child.
Your second child.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is one thing. Anyway, I don't know if sounding, but I'm just curious to know. So you will forgive me if I ask some questions.
No, so was
Ati alianza gamba katwachabuza ekibuzo kyekisiru bwe kito. You know there is this time when comes ng'omuntu ali olubuto, the pregnant woman afunayo omuntu omu nga yamuchawa nga yamuchawa like simanya bakita nazuzuula omuntu simanya namuzuzuula mpuza olubuto lwankyayisa ono simanya nawe lwakukyayisa omuntu.
No, I won't say ranchayisa, but ranjagaza.
Ranjagaza,
yeah. I was living at home and I had my younger brother. He's called Disan. Oh, I loved Disan so much. Ngatubera bwetuti eva nga bwentuma ngane kuchokulya ganjanga ngatubera bwetuti.
Ngomwagala nnyo.
And the funny part is that even when I gave birth, my daughter loved Disan so
much. Ne bakwatagana.
Yeah, but I don't think such
so kitegeeza abalala tubatera kuchawa.
Yeah.
Abalala ne babatera kwagala.
Yeah, olaba abamu bagamba simanyi baagala kutula kumpi ne toilet. But I don't know if that thing is true, guys. Boyina bagala kutula ne toilet kubi ne toilet.
No, oni nabeerawo nga sebo.
Mbusmanyi ebbumba.
Ebbumba limuwunyira. Tewali olya nataka.
Saalya.
Yo.
Saalya nange.
Tewali ebbumba. Katonda wange.
Saalyaako munaaye.
Who and I'm going to, it's like I've ever been pregnant. Who can be pregnant and they don't eat kile?
It's munayenze even before I get pregnant pakakati. I'm not a fan. Okay, but mambuno pregnancy comes with like cravings. I didn't crave for it.
You didn't? Yes, even at all obuto.
I didn't. If I start mentioning,
Jesus.
I craved milk. I craved chapati.
Katonda wange.
I craved chips z'amayai. Chips z'amayai tukwata obumonde. N'obuteeka mu magi, n'obisiika. I ate that.
That you must have been planned, baby. Baby, why are you planned? You know, that was planned pregnancy.
Yeah,
like you did not crave for clay.
I didn't.
You guys, who can be pregnant and they don't crave? Okay, I've never been pregnant yet, but nsesiranga ko mukazi yenanga ali pregnant natayo ya.
No, it varies banai.
No, buyambe like you didn't crave for mangoes. Simanyanze njagala kulya mangoes.
I didn't.
Okay, for fish I can understand. You didn't even crave for fish.
No, for fish I didn't. Nayo ya mukene, guys. Nalya mukene. Nalya mukene.
Nze lamba dema nti no buli mukazi wa lubuto.
Tayagala fish.
No, I know kulya clay. I know kulya obubiyembo obuto.
No, it's not compulsory.
Yo, I'm surprised.
No, it's not compulsory. A fish byo benyanja I didn't like ebenyanja byonga byose bega nayo mukene. And at some point my mom told me manager ogenda kuzaala omwana omunene. Then ogenda kuzaala omwana, but she wasn't big, she was 3. 3.2. Yeah.
So eyo moyo pregundi yona like what are some of the lessons or maybe like some lessons that you learned from that period? Okay, from the waliwo twatandikidde before actually we continue from what je twatandikira
from
the time you realize you're pregnant and everything, telling your parents and everything. What are some of the lessons that you learned from there? Bichibye wayiga obulamu bwakuyigiriza ki, wayiga ki generally, and what can you advise someone there actually ngoba they're still or they're bakyasoma or what?
First things first, don't get I don't know how to emphasize this. I don't know how to bring out this. Don't get pregnant if you're not yet there. Physically you may be there like the years, the what, but mentally don't
it
get
drains mentally.
don't. Because sometimes even your partner may be present, but you, when you're not strong enough,
ready to
you know, 24/7 is checking on you, but you're not.
it drains.
So you have to first feel, am I ready? Me personally. So for me, I learned that I wasn't ready. The second thing I learned that the earlier you accept, the easier the journey gets.
Okusinga self-denial all the time, you're condemning yourself.
Yeah, now I was one person from day one, even not from day one, even before I got pregnant, then I would feel like labor pains.
Just thinking about.
Then I was like, and at one point I was like, but when I got pregnant, I was like, okay, I will feel the pain. So I had to naino kuchetendeka mu bwongo cause naino kwegamba it will come obaddi.
Yeah.
So the earlier you accept banaye byanguwa era banaye bwoboye simanyi oba kaneza bayambitidde nga aliwe yalufunye.
Don't condemn yourself. It's not the end of the earth. It's not the end of you.
Yeah,
there's still some life ahead of you. Accept it. It happened.
Whether you're going to have a supportive partner, whether you're not, because you may not have a supportive partner, but kana supportive family.
Yeah.
Kana supportive friends, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so be grateful buli choba ofunye. Cheche chansomesa. Aikirala, have your own money.
So bidamuli kunotinga down.
Have your own money.
As a woman,
honestly,
because you don't need to be the person
even if your money is there.
Your baby daddy supportive. What do you talking about? Tichinonga ugenda be married, especially to the craving part. Ogenda kuyaya chinto omuntaga naye gwe chichi. Ate nga ogambye owulira otagala.
Some men agenda okuba like open to yaberenga abireta. Niwola ebintu byotagenda bimu nzalwa ebintu ebyemba saa kusaba
toyagala kusumbuwa muntu
nga nina okubyemalira like personally kati as a lady wadde olina partner wadde olina supportive friends oba ova mu family y'abagagga wadde oba mukwano have your own
beerako n'akasenteko
having your own money it like kikola ki kikwewaza like akamanyiiro okujogewa n'ebirala byonna bye wandibadde oyitamu kati as a lady have your own money accept
the kamanyiro party chaga we need to get another day chikwewaza kamanyiro
even the last video remember no mwana ayagala kuba nga mpayiriza abera nga mpayi no sigama tebimbe byabe antuka
honestly I understand you know most of the times whenever you're anywhere actually I understand not only even about this situation but I want to know when you're literally like you're depending so much on the people or someone knows and it is in nature chiri mu nature oba y'abantu
men are like that because you're just taking gwe tolina kyoteekamu
so ojja kutuuka otandika okubeera nga ate omugugu
ofuna olubuto and your money is like obona omukazi yazoza okufuna olubuto mu nsi yonna n'omumalako emirembe n'omukola biki yesu olubuto terumwagala n'omusindika eri n'omukola biki you're clingy yesu olubuto lumwagadde you're clingy every time nange
so basically olina okuba
simanyi nakumanya
but naye ekintu kimu kye nsinga okumanya nti you cannot prepare enough can you
you can't but do your best
at least obeereko ng'olina kyolina
baako ebintu bye weetegekera n'ebino ebyogamba maimana said mbu muleetera omwana maimana angambye anjagala nnyo mbu nzaale mukwano you will cry more than that child gw'ogenda okuzaala
to you girls abafuna olubuto lw'abasajja mbu simanya mubasibe
my man has money kati olaba
I'm telling you woman you're going to see life shege shege
one thing ogenda kaaba naye omwana wo agenda kaaba naye gwe ogenda kaaba okusinga omwana ogenda kaaba ng'omutunulako wali kati ate omusajja ayinza n'okusalawo n'agamba kakuwa obuyambi kati naye ate n'otaba ready naye ate omwana n'omuzaala n'otandika okumubonyaabonya kozi tewali ready wali aimu yo yali yakusanyusaani
kusanyusa musajja nakwagala mbu because you want him to be
omwana nga tonnamwagala you don't even have a connection with your child as a mother Anyway. My girls, hey, that whole month gwalinga omwaka kubeera banegubanga omwaka.
Era gwango. 9 months that's 2 months to go.
Nera gubanga omwaka mayina ejiri emyezi esatu egisooka nga omwana bamuzadde. It's like it takes, that's why they say it takes.
Eyo party yokuzaala gireke tujja baby.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying it takes 2 years omukazi okudda like kunomo kumuzuri.
Ngana amaze n'okuzaala.
Yeah. Omwaka gw'okuzaala then ne guli omwaka omwana waweereza omwaka.
Ng'atandise okutambula.
Awo obwongo bwe ndowooza aba atandise. So okudde like naye okuddayo like atererere ddala owulye ng'ogumidde like you're back to your normal. 2 years.
Olekodde kati n'obazaamu bambi. Anayo.
Oba olina okukola.
It's not easy naye.
Oba olina okukola but waliwo abaddeyo ne bakola like after some months. Oba toli already naye kati munaye embeera oba gy'olimu nga ye kwetagisa okuba ng'oyiriba okola akasente nga tolina akasente kamala mukwano oba olina okukakola ekitegeera.
So guys teeka muwulidde nsuubira muwulidde. I wanted us to first tusooke tufune ku lessons ezo so that we can take it in very well. Before actually kati ndoza tugenda kudda ne part ya how did you prepare yourself for labor and all of
the
that.
Excitement I had.
The excitement you had and everything. So ko tubulira oba gwe bibyo byakuluma nnyo kubanga ali abagamba bavayo mu labor ne bagamba.
Onzijukiza excitement ne wange ndenfuna akalala.
Okay, eno kyakatebyamulumaga. Kyakatebyamuluma. Omanyi kati owulira mbuba nfuna obula.
Byannuma ngenda banyumiza baana mmwe. I have served a very big God.
Okay, you know, just like...
Of course kalina okunnuma. Ate nze Katonda yakiwandiika mu Bayibuli. Mu bulumi mwono akola ki? Mwono zaaliranga. But the process yonna nja gibanyumiza.
Guys,
the fact that I'm enjoying it. Nasalawo mbanyumize munaye ate nkola ekisina kennerekerayo. Ngenda kubanyumiza.
I'm enjoying nze nteze kutu era nkyawuliriza mbyebyo munnange.
Okyayagala olugambo?
Ndowooza that's all for today. Kubanga ate eri njagala tugisabuukulule ku lunaku lwayo just you know all of those things otupulire bulungi nnyo kubanga biraga engeri gye birimu birabika.
Nekakusamba nekakola biki?
Awo wonna. And that part's where they say simanyi oyogera naye simanya nasamba mu lubuto na
nokagamba nawe tonsamba nekadde eno naye tosamba mami.
Amiga tukundoza tujja komano for today.
If you've watched this for banaye mukwano, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Banaye mikwano mwebale kunjagala nzani. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for
the rate at which you guys are watching the videos.
Thank you for following mikwano mbaweeki.
Make sure you also share.
Kyengenda okuba ngenda ba just baterayo content yekakuba kati nze sina kyakubakolera mikwano.
Mazima.
So continue subscribing, share the link. Akoko nakala akagala kwefunisa omuntu nga tikali ready. Kagambe mukwano run to this link.
Ajja sensitizing. We want you guys to know.
Yeah, okay.
Twagala mutegere bino ebintu.
Okay, thank you for watching. This is Joan's Diary. We'll meet next time. Ciao. Bye.
Bye.